What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about shrimp that are compatible with your betta fish as well as with most other fish. We're looking at the cherry shrimp here. It is the Neocaridina species. It is very, very friendly, docile shrimp. As a matter of fact, so friendly that it usually gets eaten by bigger fish, so be careful about putting bigger fish with it. Fish that are compatible, I would say, that I have are the like neon tetras, the smaller guppies. Uh, we've got Corydoras, Autocinclus, Endlers, and also to some degree betta fish. Now I have seen bigger betta fish that I've had just come down and suck down some of these cherry shrimp, so you want to be mindful about spending money on cherry shrimp when you have larger bettas. Now, a good fish to keep with these cherry shrimp are um, like I said before, the Julie Corys. They're really good. Here's a picture. Here's a image of a blue cherry shrimp. Looks black here, but it's blue on the against the white gravel. They do really well. It's also the same species as the red cherry shrimp, just a different color variety. The Autocinclus catfish here is not looking to eat the shrimp, but just scavenging for food around it. They're very peaceful. There's blue right there. I have seen blue come down and suck up a cherry shrimp. So the cherry shrimp breed quite well. They do have they do populate very well. So if you don't mind a few cherry shrimp getting eaten, then it would be a fairly compatible tank mate for your bettas. They do need a lot of hiding spots. They very much prefer plants as well as some rocks, but definitely if you want to keep the cherry shrimp in any color variety, it is highly recommended that you have some sort of plants, especially live plants. Live plants are very conducive for the breeding as well as for them hiding, as well as a food source for the cherry shrimp. The cherry shrimp love picking off the leaves, the algae, um, the biofilm from the tank when they're babies. That's what the baby cherry shrimp predominantly eat. There's a bristlenose pleco. He's also a good tank mate for bettas for sure. Neon tetras, good tank mates for bettas as well as the cherry shrimp. Cherry shrimp, neons, bristlenose pleco, and for the most part, bettas as well. But like I said before, don't get mad at me when your betta comes down and eats the small cherry shrimp, because that will definitely happen if you have bettas with cherry shrimp. Now another color variation of the cherry shrimp is the orange shrimp. Same species, just another different color variation I'd like to show you here since it's very pretty. Doing a great job eating this hair algae here. They're primarily eating biofilm hair algae, but they will definitely eat anything that you put in the tank. Their feeding is definitely not limited to algae. They'll eat vegetables, spinach, zucchini, flake food. They love the algae pellets, and They eat basically anything that you put in there. They'll eat brine shrimp, bloodworms, and anything else that you would offer to them. Now here I'll show you an example of what they'll eat here. This is just a piece of flake food. Here's a blue cherry shrimp and a red cherry shrimp having dinner together. Uh, like I said, they don't particularly care what you feed them. They'll eat pretty much anything. Definitely have a food source though. They are just not going to be fully happy scavenging on the ground unless there's plenty of food for them. But definitely plan to feed them, although they don't add too much of bioload, although all life does. But they're very docile. They enjoy being with each other. They're definitely, I believe, creatures that need to be with more than one. Different colors don't matter as long as you don't care if they interbreed, because they are definitely the same species. Um, Red and blue in this case won't make a green one, but you might get a lighter red or darker red, or blue or red. It really depends. But breeding, they breed easy, they eat easy, and they're very easy to take care of. Um, they're a little pricey, maybe. I pay like $5 for them, but very easy to take care of. Although they are easy to take care of, it is important to understand the water parameters and special needs that they need. Cherry shrimp definitely love calcium. You can see a group of cherry shrimp here, some blue ones, some baby red ones, and that bright red one over to the right, some cherry shrimp underneath. This is a cuttlebone from the pet store. They love to just graze on this on the calcium from this cuttlebone. They'll kind of scrape through it a little bit. You might want to add some crushed coral, either in the filter or in the substrate in the gravel, to give them the higher pH that they require as well. But calcium supplements, I'll do a video on how I feed them Tums, believe it or not. But calcium supplement is definitely um, an additional thing that they would like. Although if your calcium is as good, if your water has a lot of hardness to it, that's good as well. They don't prefer soft water, but as long as you keep your pH constant, then they should be doing okay. But definitely a higher pH is recommended. Now another shrimp that I would recommend with your betta fish is the ghost shrimp. The ghost shrimp is a very docile shrimp as well. Doesn't really hurt anybody. He can live with the cherry shrimp as well as other fish. They do a great job cleaning the aquarium. They're definitely scavengers. They will eat anything as well, as long as they're given stable pH and good water parameters, as well as same as the ghost shrimp, and same as fish. Just keep everything stable. Ammonia nitrites to 0. A few nitrates are okay, but they should be fine in your tank. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Happy fish keeping, guys. Peace.